Imagine waking up in the morning, opening your eyes, and seeing everything around you in perfect clarity without fumbling for your glasses or reaching for your contact lenses. It might sound like magic, but it's actually science. Welcome to the world of laser eye surgery. In this video, we're diving deep into how this life-changing technology works. We'll explore what laser eye surgery actually is, take a quick trip through its fascinating history, and walk you through exactly how the procedure is done. We'll also break down the benefits, the potential risks, and help you understand whether you're the right candidate for it. Whether you're curious, considering the surgery, or just want to learn something new, you're in the right place. Let's begin. To understand how laser eye surgery works, we first need to understand how vision works and what can go wrong. Your eye is like a camera. Light enters through the front part, called the cornea, and is then focused by the lens onto the retina at the back of the eye. When everything lines up perfectly, you see a sharp image. But for millions of people, that focus is off. These are called refractive errors. If you're nearsighted or have myopia, your eye focuses light in front of the retina. This makes distant objects look blurry. If you're farsighted or have hyperopia, the light focuses behind the retina, so close-up things are harder to see. Then there's astigmatism, where the cornea has an irregular shape, leading to distorted or blurry vision at all distances. And as we age, there's presbyopia, where the lens loses flexibility, making it harder to focus on nearby objects. Glasses and contact lenses help correct these problems by adjusting the way light enters your eyes. But laser eye surgery offers something different, reshapes the cornea itself to fix the issue at the source. Now that you understand the problem, let's take a look at how people began solving it with lasers. The journey to laser eye surgery started long before lasers even existed. Back in the 1970s, eye surgeons in Russia were experimenting with a technique called radial keratotomy, or RK. It involved making tiny incisions in the cornea with a blade to change its shape and improve vision. It was a bold step, but far from perfect. The results were unpredictable, and recovery could be long and uncomfortable. Then came a game changer, the excimer laser. In the 1980s, scientists discovered that this ultraviolet laser could precisely remove microscopic layers of tissue without burning or damaging the surrounding area. This paved the way for PRK, or photorefractive keratectomy, first type of laser eye surgery approved in the 1990s. Surgeons could now reshape the surface of the cornea with accuracy never seen before. But the real breakthrough came with LASIK laser-assisted in situ keratomolysis. Introduced in the late 1990s, LASIK combined the precision of the excimer laser with a new method, creating a thin flap in the cornea, reshaping the underlying tissue, and then placing the flap back in place. Recovery was faster, and results were more consistent. Over the years, technology has only gotten better. Today, laser eye surgery is more advanced, more accurate, and safer than ever. Millions of people around the world have had their vision transformed permanently. But how exactly does the procedure work? Let's break it down step by step. Not all laser eye surgeries are the same. In fact, there are several different types, each designed for specific needs and eye conditions. The most well-known is LASIK, short for laser-assisted in situ keratomolysis. In this method, the surgeon creates a thin flap on the surface of the cornea, lifts it, then uses a laser to reshape the tissue underneath. The flap is then gently placed back down like a natural bandage. LASIK is fast, effective, and offers a quick recovery often within a day or two. Then there's PRK, or photorefractive keratectomy.
This was the original laser eye procedure, and unlike LASIK, it doesn't involve making a flap. Instead, the surface layer of the cornea is gently removed before reshaping it with a laser. It's ideal for people with thinner corneas, but it comes with a slightly longer recovery time and more discomfort during healing. A newer technique is called SMILE, which stands for Small Incision Lenticule Extraction. It's a minimally invasive option that uses a laser to create a tiny lens-shaped piece of tissue inside the cornea, which is then removed through a small incision. There's no flap, less disruption to the surface of the eye, and often fewer side effects like dry eyes. Each type has its pros and cons, and the best one depends on your unique eyes, prescription, and lifestyle. Now that you know the options, let's see what actually happens during a typical laser eye surgery. So, what actually happens during laser eye surgery? Let's walk through the process step by step. Don't worry, while it might sound intense, the procedure is surprisingly quick and often painless. It all starts with a comprehensive eye exam. The surgeon will measure the thickness and shape of your cornea, check your prescription, and assess the health of your eyes to make sure you're a good candidate. On the day of the surgery, you'll be awake the entire time, but your eyes will be numbed with special drops. You'll also be given something to help you relax, so you won't feel anxious. If you're having LASIK, the first step is to create a thin flap on the surface of the cornea. This used to be done with a blade, but now it's almost always done with a femtosecond LASIK high-precision laser that makes the process safer and more accurate. The flap is gently lifted, revealing the underlying corneal tissue. Next comes the excimer laser, the real star of the show. It uses cool ultraviolet light to precisely reshape the cornea. Depending on whether you're nearsighted, farsighted, or have astigmatism, the laser will remove tiny amounts of tissue to adjust how light enters your eye. This part takes less than a minute per eye. Once the reshaping is done, the flap is carefully placed back down. No stitches are needed, naturally sticks in place like Velcro. If you're having PRK, the surface layer is removed and will regrow on its own during healing. For SMILE, the laser works entirely below the surface, removing the inner tissue through a tiny incision. After the procedure, you'll rest for a short while before heading home, usually the same day. Most people start noticing improved vision within 24 to 48 hours, though complete healing can take a few weeks. And just like that, years of blurry vision can be corrected in minutes. But what about the benefits and the possible risks? That's coming up next. Laser eye surgery has changed the lives of millions, and it's easy to see why. The biggest benefit is, of course, clear vision. For most people, laser surgery can reduce or even completely eliminate their need for glasses or contact lenses. Imagine swimming, driving, or waking up in the morning without having to reach for your specs. That freedom alone is a game changer. Another major advantage is speed and convenience. The procedure itself takes less than 30 minutes for both eyes, and recovery is fast. Many people return to work or daily activities within a day or two. Unlike contact lenses, which require constant maintenance and can cause irritation, laser correction is a long-term solution. There's also the financial benefit. While the upfront cost of laser surgery may seem high, it can actually save you money in the long run. No more replacing glasses, buying contact lenses, or spending on cleaning solutions year after year. And let's not forget confidence. Many people feel more self-assured and comfortable without glasses, especially in social or professional settings. With today's advanced technology, the results are highly predictable, and most patients achieve 20/20 vision or even better. Of course, as with any medical procedure, it's not perfect. Let's take a look at the potential risks and side effects you should be aware of before making the leap. While laser eye surgery is generally safe and highly effective, it's important to understand that no procedure is completely risk-free. Like any medical treatment, there can be side effects and complications, although most are rare and temporary. One of the most common side effects is dry eyes. After surgery, some people notice their eyes feel gritty or uncomfortable, especially in dry environments. This usually improves within a few weeks or months and can be managed with lubricating eye drops. Another issue some people experience is night vision problems, things like halos, glare, or starbursts around lights, especially when driving at night. These symptoms often fade as the eyes heal, but in rare cases, they can persist longer. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and subscribe for more video and like.